Hello there, my name is iMac117 and today I am going to be doing my top 6 favorite movies of 2016 so far. I have written 10 down. I'm just going to go through my 10, 9, and 8, 7 really quickly, just tell you what my order is there. And then number 6 and up, I'm going to go more in depth and tell you why I like them. So, number 10 is X-Men Apocalypse. I just really put this here because all the other movies weren't that great. This is probably still a flop, though, I'm sadly to say, but, it is what it is. Number 9 is Star Trek Beyond. I did a review of that just before, so if you want to check that out, go check it out. Number 8, Nice Guys. It's just a comedy, and I love Russell Crowe and Ryan Gosling, so, I just thought, oh, might as well. Number 7, Zootopia. Just thought it was a good Disney movie, and a very enjoyable movie, so, yeah. Now, number 6. So, we got... Number 6 here is Warcraft, and that's that movie right there, Warcraft. Now, this is a movie based on a video game, and I gave my review on this. Yeah, I saw Independence Day first, and then I thought, wow, this was shit. And we saw Warcraft instead, and that was way better. I loved it. I have played the third one like ages ago. It was like, when was it like? I don't know. I don't know, ages ago. But then I did get it. I got it on my hard drive. Someone gave it to me for free. So and they downloaded it somehow. I don't know how people do that, but whatever. But yeah, I did play the third one ages ago, and I saw this movie, and I thought it was visually stunning. The orcs were incredible, and you felt, excuse me, these characters you cared for. You cared for the orcs, like the good ones, and then you cared for the humans as well. You didn't know whose side you wanted to be on. But then there were, like, the main bad guy was the dude with the powers, the orc, the fall power, and he was really the bad guy. And I liked him as a bad guy, and I cannot see more of these characters in future installments. If they are going to. They better be, because it says Warcraft the beginning, so I'm expecting Warcraft the middle, and Warcraft the ending. And Warcraft the second ending, I'm expecting that. And if there isn't, I know who to blame. All the critics who didn't like it for some reason. I never really understood that, actually, why this was a movie. Like, some other movies that I saw, like X-Men Apocalypse, I understood why people didn't like that. Warcraft, I never really understood why people didn't like it. Like, I saw it and I thought it was great. Like, people said they didn't like it for these... I actually haven't heard anyone say they didn't like it, but I know people didn't like it. Or people just didn't see it, but like people who didn't like it are like all the critics. Those are the people who I know didn't like it, because it got 30% on Rotten Tomatoes. So I was just thinking, what? Now number 5 is a surprising movie that surprised most of us. Is Ghostbusters. I thought this was a funny comedy movie. It was good to. It was a good, release, reveal. God, I don't know what the word is. Like, it's not like all those big action movies and stuff. It was just like one of those small comedy movies, and not really, I guess, but I mean, it's still an action movie. And the girls, like, I liked how the girl cast, they didn't be like, oh, just because we're women, we can't do this. Oh my god, I hate when people say those things. Like, who cares? You're a woman, and it's like, it's people. They make such big deal about these things, and they didn't do it here, which I liked. People like I was watching a thing on the news before, just like, oh, it's okay to be gay and watch football, and I'm like, no one cares. You can be gay, you can, and they make such a big deal saying being gay is new, playing sport, and I'm just thinking, no, it isn't. Being gay is normal, and I'm not gay. I'm straight, but I mean, if you're gay, you're gay. That's how I see it, and good for you. If you want to be gay, be gay. Go for that guy, I don't really understand why people make it such a big deal, I just accept them for who they are. Anyway, but yeah, that's what I'm saying. With Ghostbusters, they didn't make it such a big deal about saying they're girls and all that. And definitely Chris Hemsworth was funny. I mean, he was stupid but funny. Like I said in my Ninja Turtles review, that Michelangelo was stupid, but he wasn't funny. He was too stupid. Kevin, that's his name, but Chris Hemsworth, he was funny. He was funny in the movie. Okay, number 4 is a movie that surprisingly, people were really worried about this movie. It could have been turned out really bad or really good, and that is Deadpool. I loved Deadpool. I got a lot of comedies on this list. I just noticed that. Nice Guys, Ghostbusters, Deadpool, and then my next one. But yeah, Deadpool was great. I can't wait to see more of this movie. Personally, I don't really care about the X-Men movies right now. I'd rather them just focus on Deadpool. Deadpool and Gambit, they need to get that Gambit movie going. And then Wolverine, this last Wolverine movie. I don't really care about X-Men, you know. I'm kind of like, I kind of feel like it's same universe, but like, I feel like they just need to focus on other characters now. Because X-Men, how many films are there? Like 6 movies? Like X-Men 1, 2, 3, and then the prequels, First Class, Days of Future Past, and Apocalypse. So they've had 6 movies, excluding Wolverine and Deadpool and X-Men Origins. But you know they've had a few now, and I kind of just thinking I think that's enough, and just don't worry about it anymore. Especially how Apocalypse was a huge flop. Like I'm assuming the next X-Men will be good anyway. But just thinking, how's this got to do with Deadpool? But then I just think, oh yeah, right, X-Men. But X-Men was a you know what I'm saying. I mean, like X-Men go through they go through stages, like they're good, good, bad, bad, good, 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 really good, bad. You know, they go up and down. Like Marvel Studios, I've heard they're like really good, and then one bad, and then go good again. You know, anyway, but Deadpool was a surprise for everyone. It was a funny comedy, good action movie, and just our lovable characters. Lovable character Deadpool is. And I mean, I'm excited to see more of him, all of his references and stuff. I can really relate to him because at my school, when I make a reference about a movie or something, everyone hates me. Like it's really weird, actually. My school don't if people are watching from my school, like I'm mainly talking about some people in my classes and stuff. Like I say, oh, it reminds me of old Clark Kent or something. Like when Piss when he had glasses on, I'm just like, you know, and people like either they don't take it like they take it like an insult, like what's wrong with Clark Kent, and then the other thing is what the fuck is he talking about? It's just fucking, you know, people think it's weird liking movies at my school, which is I don't know. It's just probably my year level, to be honest. Number 3 now. I didn't do a review on this movie, but I saw. I think I was doing YouTube. No, was I? No, I don't think I was actually. But this is a New Zealand movie, Hunt for the Wilder People. It is out in other countries as well. It is hilarious. It is probably my favorite comedy on this movie. As I put in my order, Hunt for the Wilder People, Deadpool, and Ghostbusters. It was really funny, and it was once again a movie that it didn't have. It was a review. Oh, God, I always forget the word. But like, it was something different compared to all the action and seriousness and all these people killing. It was just a nice, calm comedy movie between Sam Neill and this kid, and it was funny, and it showed New Zealand and there was hardly any money needed for this movie. Like, you know, you see heaps of CGI and stuff. The only CGI thing they had in this movie was a pig, and even the pig wasn't great CGI. It was pretty piss poor CGI, but I didn't care. You know, usually I'm just like, wow, that CGI is obvious or something like that. It was, but you don't care. Anyway, it really was a movie about New Zealand. Like, you know, people are just like, oh, New Zealand, yeah, they suck. New Zealand is a great country. My family is from New Zealand. My mum and dad, and then the rest, and my brother and my sister, we're Aussies. But I love Australia, but I love New Zealand more. I would love to live in New Zealand. New Zealand, you have a great country. You guys are the luckiest people in the world. Anyway, so just a really fantastic movie. I definitely recommend it. Number 2, so we've got a Marvel movie, Marvel Studios movie, Captain America: Civil War. This is possibly the best Marvel movie, no doubt about it. Best Marvel movie, Marvel Studios movie. I'm not sure about Spider-Man and I do this thing when I look at something, Doctor Strange. He's right here. There's a poster right here, and I think Doctor Strange. Oh shit, he's Marvel Studios. Like X-Men and all that. I would probably say it's one of the best Marvel movies out there. Like definitely, like Marvel have a formula, as people have been saying, and this one mixes it up with the teams colliding and, you know, having a different result. But then, just by the way, if you haven't seen Captain America: Civil War and you've seen the How It Should Have Ended movie, it kind of ruined it for you. Now, I saw Captain America first, then How It Should Have Ended. How It Should Have Ended are great, by the way. I love their channel. But How It Should Have Ended, when I watched that, I'm just thinking, you know what? He is right. Tony Stark is the only reason they're in this trouble. You know, and I know that bloody Scarlet Witch accidentally did that thing, but, you know, she wasn't expecting that, you know. But yeah, it was really clever how they did it. Black Panther and Spider Man, two fan favorite characters of this movie, were incredible. And the only thing I didn't really like was Zemo. I mean, he was pretty lame, to be honest. Like, if maybe if he gave him the swords and maybe a purple suit, I would have appreciated it. But even just the swords and him being trained with the swords with a black suit or something like that, as they try and make it more modern, I would have minded that. But he didn't. He was just like, "You killed my mother or my wife or whatever." I think it was his wife. Yeah, but yeah, he did survive though. So he'll make it. He'll probably have another movie at some point. He'll probably be in the next Black Panther maybe. Now, number one. This is going to, well, I don't think it should. If you've been following my YouTube channel, you know what my feeling is about this movie. And that is Batman v Superman Dawn of Justice. I loved this movie. I mean, I know heaps of people didn't like this movie. They thought it was bad, it was too dark, it was too boring, or not boring, too mopey. You go out there just thinking, shit, that was really dark. I didn't get that at all. I mean, I know it is a dark movie, don't get me wrong, it is a dark movie, but I didn't walk out there thinking, shit, I feel so bad. People said that, I'm just thinking, why? It's a fucking movie, you idiot. But I mean, Ben Affleck, I was worried about Ben Affleck, and he did a great job. He is possibly my favorite Batman. And I just watched Michael Keaton's Batman today, and I just thought, damn, like how far they've gone with that Batman, and then we had Adam West's Batman back then. But how far they've gone from Michael Keaton all the way to Ben Affleck is incredible. But yeah, just Ben Affleck was great. I loved him as Batman, and just the warehouse scene, the bloody Batmobile chase, the Batwing. Every scene with Batman was great. Superman was great. I mean, he just was too. I felt the one thing I didn't like about Superman is that he was so depressed, and that kind of annoyed me. I don't like it's realistic, like people would be judging him and stuff, but I just wish Superman didn't care. Like he's like, I don't care what they're saying, but he does care. Like I'm kind of like that, I'm kind of thinking, damn, what do these people think about me? But I shouldn't care, But Superman shouldn't. Like in the Christopher Reeve Superman, he's all like, I'm Superman. He's all happy and stuff. He doesn't care if someone shoots a bullet. Do you? Haha, you idiot. He should be happy. I mean, he's got a girlfriend. He's got a good job. He's got his mother, and he's got powers, and he's saving people. He's just doing what he thinks is right. And, they make it seem so depressing, which I don't like. So hopefully in Justice League, he won't be like that. He will be more cheerful and stuff. But, yeah, anyway, and Gal Gadot's Wonder Woman, I mean, that was incredible. Cannot wait to see her movie. Just can't wait to see her in Justice League or Wonder Woman. I mean, she's incredible. I really love what they did with that character. Her suit is very dark in this movie, though, and like I saw the Wonder Woman trailer, and I just thought, wow, it's really colourful in this one. It's just, and I like that one more. I'm excited to see that. And then, I mean, I just really enjoyed it. It's just an enjoyable movie for me. Like, I watched the Ultimate Edition with my dad, and I remember when we were watching it, and my dad saw the bit with the bat wing coming down, and there's like the dude shooting at it before he goes into the warehouse and stuff. He shoots all these cars, and he's like, and then my dad's just like, whoa, he's just like, oh, I love those reactions from people, and I loved it. I mean, I know, like, there's some weird stuff like Doomsday, and they kind of fit all these things into one movie. But it kind of works. Like, I mean, I know they could have used it for other materials in other movies, but they probably will. I mean, it's just they just wanted. There's some sort of like they had to. It was either they did Man of Steel, and then they either had to do another Superman movie or another Batman movie. For some reason, there was something about that they had to do another Batman movie, but then Christian Bale's thing ran out. So they decided to put Superman and Batman together. There was something all about that. I'm not entirely sure. You guys might know that story, but I heard that I watched a YouTube video and that someone said something about that. But I mean, you know, I'm excited to see Suicide Squad, and I did like uh Batman's gonna be in it. That's why I mentioned Suicide Squad. But Tyrone Magnus. That's how I said it. But great YouTuber. Check his YouTube channel out. He's really funny. But he got someone said to him that apparently Suicide Squad sucks, and that kind of got me worried. And he got an early premiere, but I'm kind of worried about that now. He might be just a naysayer, that person. I don't know. Like, there's all these naysayers. There's always going to be someone. That was one person, you know, out of all these other people we've probably seen it and thought it was great. I don't know. I hope it's great. I really do want Suicide Squad to be great. I want it to be better. I mean, I know, like, rating-wise, I want it to be better than Batman v Superman. I want it to be better than Man of Steel. I want it to be better than Avengers, and I really want it to be a good movie. You know what I mean? Like, I don't want to go out there and be someone like I really like. I don't want to be like Batman v Superman. Like, I loved Batman v Superman, as I said, but like there's people who didn't like it and people who did like it, and they like say no, this scene and this scene. I want Suicide Squad to be a movie like there's obviously going to be an odd person saying, "Oh, I didn't like her. Like a Robbie, she's fucking too hot for me," you know, something like that. But I don't know why someone would say that, but whatever. But I mean, you know. I want this movie to come out and say everyone liked it. It's a great box office success. The rating, you know, I want it to be that. I want it to be that so badly, like so badly. I just, I'm so nervous about it. Like it's coming out. Apparently, it comes out tomorrow in one country, and I'm pretty sure ratings will come out tomorrow. But then for I think the date that it comes out pretty much everywhere is August the 5th, but for me it comes out August the 4th. So I'm really nervous. Like I'm just thinking, shit, this could be a massive flop. I don't think it will be though, because from the trailers it looks pretty good. I mean, they haven't revealed too much of the story. It might be. Hopefully it's not all mixed up. I don't want it to go back and forth type of thing. I want it from start to end. Like, show the origin stories of what happened to these characters quickly, and then how they got to jail, and then they go straight to the plot. You know, I want it to be something like that. I don't want it to be like a big deal, just like, go back. It's like, oh, remember that time I went to jail? Oh my god, Batman! You know, I don't want it to be something like that, you know. If it is, I'm sure it'll work anyway. Most movies do that, and it does work pretty well. Yeah, I don't want this to be like a movie that like I see it and then it's like next minute you have to get the Ultimate Edition to see the full thing and you understand it more. Don't want it to be like that either. And like, I mean, I saw the Ultimate Edition. As I said, and I thought it made the movie. It definitely made the movie smoother. It's a longer movie as well. Like you kind of there's some moments and you just like, oh come on, just hurry up. Like I didn't get that with the first version of Batman v Superman, but this version. I kind of did. But, you know, it definitely explained more, like, why Superman couldn't look at the chair when had the explosive or whatever, and why, you know, it had more, like, plot. It didn't have many plot holes in this one. Anyway, yeah, I guess the movies that I'm looking forward to, like, that's coming up is definitely Suicide Squad, Doctor Strange. Like, the new trailer made me so hyped for that movie now. Star Wars Rogue One, another movie I'm looking forward to. I can't really think of any other ones. Pete's Dragon, I mean, that was filmed in New Zealand in from my mum and dad's hometown, Tapanui. Tapanui? I'm probably saying that wrong, actually. But, you know, once again, looking forward to that. I'm just looking. Jason Bourne, I want to see that movie. Apparently, it's not as great as all the other ones, though. Apparently, it's the same shit, apparently. But, I mean, I want to see that. I mean, I'll probably see that with my friend and my brother. We like those type of action movies, so, you know, I definitely want to see that. What else? Still have not seen Finding Dory, just letting you know, I've not seen it yet. I do want to see it, though. I do want to see it. I don't want to, like... Oh, I don't want to be the odd man out. I mean, I got to say, this year so far has had so many flops. I mean, Batman v Superman, I mean, I liked it, but it was a flop to heaps of people. X-Men Apocalypse was a flop. Ice Age, the new Ice Age is a flop. Zoolander 2 is a flop. Alice Through the Looking Glass is a flop. The Huntsman in the Winter War is a flop. Oh, I saw Central Intelligence, by the way. That's a good movie. I saw it last night, actually. It was really good. Um, you know, we've had a few flops, which is kind of annoying. I don't want this year. Obviously, there's going to be some years that we have flops, and then some years that we're not going to have it. Like last year, we didn't have many. We had so many good movies, like Star Wars, Mad Max, Avengers: Age of Ultron, Ant-Man. God, Jesus, there's so many I can't think of them. Yeah. Anyway, we had some pretty. Revenant. That's another good one. We had some pretty good ones last year. This year, we've had some good ones and some flops, which is kind of annoying. Like, so we got Fox, Marvel, and they've got one good one, one bad one. DC, hopefully, Suicide Squad. I really want it to be. I really want it to be good, even if I don't like it, which I seriously doubt. I'm going to walk out and think that was really bad, but I want that movie to be good, even if I don't like it. You know, but I want to like it as well. But you know, I just want it to be good. That's all I'm asking for. I want it to be good. And I'm pretty sure he'll be good. Will Smith is like, he's positive. He's so positive that it's going to be great. Like, you see him on talk shows and talk shows, whatever they're called, and commercials. Yeah, I guess you see him and he's excited to show this movie. So that's always good. It's always good to see the cast as, you know, as happy. Like, you can get some people that just like, oh yeah, I got a new movie. It's called Suicide Squad. Yeah, it's about villains versus evil. You know, pretty good. Which I'm hoping it's not like that. But you know, anyway, but I really want it to be good. Anyway, tell me what your favorite movie of 2016 is so far, and are you excited? What movies are you excited for 2016? Yeah, for the rest of the year. Do you think Suicide Squad will be a flop, or do you think it will be good? Do you agree with my list? Do you think my list is absolutely stupid, and you're thinking Batman v Superman, you dumbass? God, what is this guy? Fucking 12? No, I'm kidding. Don't say it that time. Anyway, so thank you guys so much for watching. Please like, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video.